Hi, it's Rhonda Church-Finfrock of Fruitful Life Studio, and I'm not in my studio in Exeter, California. We escaped that 100+ degree temperatures, and we are at the coast, the Central California coast. And if you're looking in the background, let me know if you can figure out where I am. I love observing the flora and the fauna of the California Central Coast, and it is very inspiring as an artist. Walk with me. But in the meantime, let's start my DIY project of the week. It's time for Tuesday Tuesday. Thank you for joining me as I create beginner fabric flowers using the beautiful new DIY making powders. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in sand. After misting water on my 100% cotton fabric strips, I am brushing on beautiful DIY paints and then accenting with the making powders. Me and you. Blue is the sky, like the color of your eyes. Blue is your heart. When I am working with DIY paints and watering them down, I do this on top of ordinary freezer paper. That way I can wipe it back and get ready for my next color. I'll help you through the fight. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand. Let's find something new. Me and After hanging all my painted fabric strips on the line to dry, I cut them into shapes. Remember paper dolls when you were a kid, or animal shapes you used to fold and cut out? That's basically what I do with these flowers. I decide how many petals I will have and fold that many sections and then cut around the edges. Say you go. Don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand. Let's find something new. Let's make footprints. These making powders are so intense, even with watering them down, you still get that brilliant color. Me and you. To take these strips and turn them into three-dimensional flowers, I use embroidery floss, a needle that will push through easily but still thread that embroidery floss, and I use a very simple beginner running stitch. When I finish my running stitch along the edge, I pull the two ends and tie them in a knot, and then manipulate the flower petals the way that I want them. If you like a more ragged and frayed look for your flowers, you can always pick out little pieces of threads from the ends of the petals. To make the leaves, I start with a rectangle of painted fabric, then fold down the top edges to form a triangle with the opening in the middle, and then again I use a running stitch along the bottom, then tie it off and knot it. Because DIY paint is clay-based, when it dries, the color is muted a bit. So I decided to mix half Big Top, half water, and brush these flower petals. It not only made the paint more permanent, but it gave back that brilliant color. For the centers of the flowers, I got out my vintage button collection, and I made a glaze out of the making powders and the Big Top and brushed them over the buttons, then wiped them back a bit to give them some really pretty accents to coordinate with the flowers. To attach the buttons to the flowers, I fed the ends of one of the embroidery threads through the opening of the button, tied a knot, and then glued everything down using my favorite glue. I also glue a base to the back of the flowers. You can use cardboard or felt, whatever you have, and then I glue on either a hair clip or a pen or a comb, and these are ready to go. To get some of these beautiful DIY paints and making powders, contact your local retailer or visit my website, fruitfullifestudio.com. I want to thank everybody for joining me today, and let me know when you travel what inspires you. Have a great day and happy creating.